another Wilds of Eldraine draft, and starting this pack we see interesting cards in removal spells like Fairy Fencing, Cooped Up, Frantic Firebolt, Ram spell, Root Rider Found, interesting 4-drop, more ramp on Utopia Sprawl, and an interesting land. And if we have to choose from these cards, I will probably start with a removal spell. Still not sure which one, you don't want any of those cards as a first pick, but probably a Fairy Fencing should be a very good start. If not, the white-red land rare could also be quite good, but I still think I want to start with Fairy Fencing and see what comes. Okay, we can follow it by another Fairy Fencing. That should be quite a good start. A Consented Witch, a very good 3-drop in black. Flick a Coin, also a very good removal spell, or maybe an Agatha's Cauldron. I don't know how good this card should be in draft, but it seems interesting, maybe not as a first pick. If we want other colors, there's also this extremely good red card, but I still think I'll start with another Fairy Fencing and go from here. Forced Return is the extra slot card, and that also can be quite good, making your opponent mill out by drawing them cards, but if they can remove it, it will be very bad for you, so not a recommended pick. Following here, we could get the third Fairy Fencing, or maybe a Shepherd as another good removal spell. Then we also have Graceful Takedown, Scream Puff, and Edgewall Packs as cards that can call me, but I think it would be very funny just to start with free Fairy Fencing and go from there. Let's see how it goes if we do this crazy route. Okay, here we don't see anything interesting at first. Parallel Lives could be quite good if we end with tokens. That could be Rat tokens, Roll tokens. Then there's also in black Eriad's Whisper, nothing very interesting. And then other colors, white spells, blue spells, or green spells. Probably I will take a green spell, and between a removal spell or a land fetcher, I think I will get the land fetcher for now, since we already have 3 Fairy Fencings. Continuing here, we can get more land searching with Return from the Wilds, an interesting gold card, or maybe a Flick a Coin as the most interesting cards here. And I think I will go with Flick a Coin. Impact Tremors, I thought it was also a very interesting card, but maybe it will be a bit slow spending your second turn playing this to get the most benefit from it. But well, we'll see how it goes to draft. Following here, we can get as interesting cards. Maybe the Genealogist is a good filler. Stockpiling Celebrant is a very good white card. Candy Trail. Dream Spoiler should be good if we have a lot of instant spells. And it's also a fairy, so it works with Flicker, but I don't think there's anything really interesting here. Maybe the best card is Stockpiling Celebrant, so I will go with that. and see how it goes. Here we can probably get a Consated Witch as a good 3-drop, and we could also get Grabby Giant as a generally good 4-drop, but since we don't know our second color, but we are 100% sure with Free Fairy Flicking Fencings that we are black, I think I will get that. Following here, not very interesting cards, but a Prophetic Prism that can fix your mana, so that's where I will go. And let's see what wield. Okay, not really something interesting, maybe just a 4-drop or the Collector's Vault. And I think I will go with Collector's Vault to fix the hand. We can follow it by another Flick a Coin, good for us. And yeah, nothing interesting, maybe the green card. There is Whisper, the Fell Horseman. It's not the most interesting start. We'll have to see what we get next. Okay. To start, we have Virtue of Courage, an interesting enchantment, but we don't have much more, maybe Flick a Coin. There's also Earth Elemental, the White Ramper, another good removal in Cut-In, and Hopeless Nightmare as the most interesting cards for my eye. And I think I will go with Cut-In and go a black-red route. We can follow it by Taken by Nightmares, another very good removal spell, and I think we will not need more removal spells outside those. So yeah. Ooh, a blue rare, not something we can play, or could we? We could maybe splash with Prophetic Prism, Collector's Vault, if we go the long way. It would be quite greedy, but could be good, so let's see. Here we can follow it by a Neva, a Voracious Vermin, as interesting black something cards, or maybe a Gingerbrute. I think I will go with the Vermin and go from here. So let's classify our colors. Here we could follow by another Cut-In or a High-Fame Negotiator. I think I will go with that, since we have our big share of removal spells. And and it can also be a finisher. Following here, nothing interesting in black. You don't want Leyline of the Void, it does nothing. So we could maybe go Sleight of Hand, Boundary Lands Reaper, Ranger. Not sure, what do we care more about, the Horner Lock or the removal spells? Let's see, we could get another Prism or an Ice Out, maybe, if we want to go blue, or just a Ginger Brute and go hasty. Let's get a Prism to fix our manas, and yeah, here nothing interesting, maybe the Bruiser, but I don't think so. Let's just rare draft a Hopeless by Nightmare. Okay, let's take a Ginger Brute, and I don't think we're playing green or white, so for now it seems like I'm doing mostly black, and I'm happy with that start. But Aquatic Alchemist, is it good? Put it on top of your library. I don't like that. Yeah. Oh, good. Never. We might splash that. And here let's take the Naughty. It's a fairy, so works with fairy fencing. And we might have other fairies around. So yeah, okay, here I think we will follow it by Minstrosity. But as other interesting cards, there's, well, another Neva, Discerning Financer, Yena is quite good, but we are not close to those colors, and red cards. But I'm happy about Minstrosity. Ooh. Should I take Cookie, Curiosity, or maybe the Sprite? Green cards are also interesting, and maybe we just go Crazy Splash. Let's take Cookie. Here another Minstrosity should do the work. Cookie was probably not the best choice, because, well, we are not green, but maybe we splash it and go crazy about it. We have some foods here and there. But maybe Curiosity was just better to pick. Oh wow, Necropotence or Unseen Antics. I think I'll take Necropotence. Yeah, too good. Especially if we are mostly mono black. So here, Galvanic Giant could be good. I'm not saying it's the best, but maybe just a 1-drop fairy and go more for a Blue root. Yeah, we can take another one. And here gatekeeper could do some job. So let's get the gatekeeper and put those colors. Ariet, Sweet Tooth Witch. Maybe the witch. Both are quite good, but we have more food. And here another sleight of hand or another Neva. Let's go blue. And that's all. We got curiosity back, quite good. Another blue spell, maybe we play. Into the fairy court. Yeah, we can play it. And as last, well, it seems like we ended with some deck. Black splashing blue mostly. I think I'm quite happy. Maybe we will not need Collector's Vault. And the best thing about going blue-black is that our fairy fencings are much better. So now it's time to think about the cuts we want to make. Okay. After some thinking, I think this will be the final deck with these creatures that are all quite low with some top end and, well, lots of card draw here, also a little with Candy Trail and later into the FA court, so less lands, and we should be getting the lands easily with Sleight of Hand and Candy Trail. Maybe I should go 8-8, but I think I want to try it like this because mostly we are a black deck. But yeah, since we're not playing Necropotence, because it might not be as good as I thought initially, we are not playing also the Prism to draw cards and fix the mana. So, well, let's try how it goes. We already got our first opponent, and yeah, good hand. 1 drop, 2 activating fairy fencing, plus Candy Trail to scry a bunch. But yeah, maybe later I will sub and go 8-8, because we also have a lot of 1 drops in blue, so it might be relevant to start there having islands in hand and just draw the black later. But well, start with a 1 drop and start attacking. Next one we can Monstrosity, and from there choose whatever we have to do depending on what the opponent plays. 3 mana pass. Okay, so we will play Candy Trail and just hold the removal spell. Scrying. Ooh. Both hands are good. I can keep both on top. Yeah, and we can draw one end step with Candy Trail, so we should be able to find blue with sleight of hand. And if opponent doesn't do anything, just keeps playing swamps. Okay, stab wound. Yeah, it got removed, but if that's all, let's gain some life, draw the card. Now sleight of hand, getting another 3 drop. And now we can even ping our opponent for more damage. Sweet Tooth is already 4 damage, having 2 foots. And yeah, that was it. We won probably because the opponent was missing the second color, but yeah, we got to platinum. And after seeing that blue might be more important than what that says, let's just add an island to be sure we get it and get double blue and continue playing. Neurotic Decay is our next opponent. And yeah, good hand. Turn 1 we can Hopeless Nightmare, turn 2 play Monstrosity. From here we can hold removal. We have High Fate Negotiation, probably draining opponent for free and gaining us free life. So, and we got all the mana we need. Maybe we will have to sack Hopeless Nightmare before what we usually do to avoid scrying more lands. To avoid getting more lands by scrying a bit. And if Monstrosity ends dead, as it will probably be, we can just use the food to bargain to High Fate Negotiator. Okay, he's playing fairies. Let's see, Sweet Tooth Witch. Yeah, that can resolve. And what will he do? Attack. Then we will fairy fencing the witch so we can attack. We avoid damage by the 2 damage here. And well, I guess next turn we will sack Hopeless Nightmare to get the bargain side of this card. Okay, we lose an extra life, but that probably doesn't matter. And opponent is missing lands. So that means he will probably eat the food. And with us having more scries, it should be good for us. Let's see what we get. We will bottom lands and we can keep a Monstrosity. Opponent back at 9, but if we start with Ginger Brute, pushing more damage, yep, Ginger Brute is too scary. so already 2 wins. Maybe we can get to diamond with this deck. I don't think we will. We would need to lose only once, but well, there's still hope. The deck is doing good. So let's just go for it. Not dead after all, monstrosity, voracious vermin, missing blue, but we are going second. If we get any land we can play a 3-drop, if we get blue we can sleight of hand or go to Hornet Lock Whale, so yeah, seems fine. Let's keep the hand. No blue, not yet. Not blue yet. So monstrosity goes. And well, it dies. This happens. Next turn voracious vermin. And maybe we will follow it by Baronauti hollowing. Not dead after all. Seems that is what is going to happen. Hopefully we get some blue mana and we can start with sleight of hand. But oh well. There goes our 3-drop. But now we can kill that. Baronauti. To counter spell. Okay, that was not in our plan. And we will have to pass, since we can't pay for the manas. And now we can't use fairy fencing to just -3. Okay, we got our blue, but I think we need to fairy fencing this first. And well, we only can attack. Next turn maybe we draw 3 cards, make a 1/1 flying, or sleight of hand depending on what manas we get. Let's see. No mana, so that means a sleight of hand. We got an interesting adventure, but as this one has haste and a good enter the battlefield, we don't want to give that. And here, monstrosity, we need the scry. Both to the bottom, and since we need the land, let's just draw an art in hopes of getting it to be able to play it. Nope, no land. And more flicker coins. Okay, now this is getting dangerous. So let's play a 2-3, and then we can play one of our 2-mana bounce things. Yeah. Let's put that on top of my opponent's deck, probably. And oh wow, opponent is killing the whale by killing its own creature. Okay, for those who don't know, since the adventure site lost its target, opponent removed the target and the spell didn't resolve, the spell went to the graveyard instead. Here maybe we just block and use not dead after all and eat some food. Yeah, that can easily be our game plan. Okay, return target creature you don't control with mana value 3 or less. Yeah, that doesn't work. Mostly because it's a sorcery spell. So let's eat some food, and I'm thinking of just playing this as a 6-5 but can he kill it? Mana value 3 or less, the third chapter? Probably not. We still need to draw something to deal with that, so let's just draw. And well, Ginger Brew to the attack. Let's block and avoid some damage for now. Not the most efficient thing, but and I think I will eat Ginger Brood this turn if they want to kill it. Oh, yeah, wait. Oh. Oh. That's not good at all. Yeah. Luckily we held Ginger Brood back, but I still don't think we can get out of this. Nope. Land wasn't it. So good game, opponent. Now we need 5 consecutive wins to go to Diamond 4, so that can be hard. But if we trophy without losing, we could reach it. Okay, 1 drop, 2 drop, curiosity. I think I want to give curiosity to the flyer, since it can probably get through easily than just a 1 drop, and we can block here. Next turn Naughty can just block, and having Snare Master Sprite means lifelink is on the way. And oh wow, 2 Embedded Masters. Do I want to put this and tag and start drawing cards? Yeah. And maybe if I get an island I will play Snare Master. Nope. So next turn we can double spell by Snare Master and Voracious Vermin, or just exile a creature. But lifelink should help us get to a better position versus what seems to be an aggro deck. So if Baron Naughty survives, I will be quite happy. Another hasty 1 drop, okay. And which mark? Opponent is just out-aggroing us. No, I don't think I want to pay. I will just block with you. Let's draw a card, maybe we get something more interesting, but yeah. Let's play Vermin. Flick a coin. I don't like it, but I feel we have to block. We will lose lifelink for a while at least, until we get another fairy. But that's probably better than just getting even more damage. And yeah, we're Stalker Frenzy, so what the? Even more veterans. At least now we can block and gain some life out of the foods we get here, so yeah, I will block and block. Maybe he wants to sack to give some... Oh, double strike. Okay. That's extremely hard on us. Missing lands, so... The problem of using Taken by Nightmare now is he can sack it and put the aura somewhere. So I think we will have to wait and just kill this menace boy. Yeah. No scrying. So a bit sad, especially drawing more lands. But we can do anything more, just attack and hope we get better draws next time. Okay, did we lose? We can pay to tap here. We can block the 2-2. But if he can trigger celebration by giving the aura and something else, we are dead. Okay, one trigger. Oh, plus losing life, and yeah, we are dead anyways. So mono red, mono red. That was something interesting. Didn't know it was an option. Two. Let's see. 1 drop, 2 drop, Hopeless Nightmare. I think we can keep it. Do I want to start with Hopeless Nightmare and Holzner Sprite to pay 2 and tap something? That's probably what I will do since I don't have a 3 drop, and that way it does the job for a 3 drop. And what's our opponent playing? Glass Casket. Wow, that must mean he has a lot of removal, because otherwise why would he discard it? A tapper, yeah, as I thought. Let's play this and pay to stun it. Next turn, Ginger Brood, attack with haste, and also hold Fairy Fencing. But is it worth killing a 2-drop just to be more aggro, or do we hold the removal spell for something more dangerous? Let's kill it now. Tappers are quite nasty, and if our opponent is playing 2, I don't know what that could mean. Okay, maybe we should have called it. Well, ain't that something interesting? Let's play it on Ginger Brood, so we can give haste to it and attack for a bit more. The fairy was also an option. Minstrosity, I didn't like it because he could block here, but Night Valor. Do we want to double block that? Yeah, we can't really attack with those, so let's get rid of the tapper and the aura. So ginger brood, haste that in, attack, and I think I will hold the land, but we could hold the land or play it and do both things. Yeah, let's do that. We already have the roll token to sack, so that should be good enough, but oh wow, enchanted creatures, so nice thing we got rid of that. So let's see what we get. Scry 2, nope, and also nope. With one more lance. Let's eat a bit of food. And yeah, that's lethal. Attack. That is still lethal because 1 point of damage, 2 points of damage, and a witch paying for 2 more. Nice. Luckily we got the opponent before he started doing crazy things with copying spells, enchantments. So already 3-2. Okay. I know this deck doesn't seem that great. It probably is not. But we are already doing 3 victories. We can be happy about it. And just hope it continues like this. Let's see, Diamond 1 player with a good hand. Turn 1 Ginger Brute and attack? Yes. Turn 1 Ginger Brute dies? Also seems like, so no attacking, okay. So let's just play a Tavi and pass. We can remove the 3 drops with Belluna, but is it worth it? Because they can get extra foods. It's probably not the correct choice here, bouncing a food maker. But okay, he's missing lands. Let's kill it with fairy fencing, since maybe we can still scry with it and taken by nightmares kill just everything. Harriet Spearman Guard. Okay. That's something we could want to exile, but let's just tap it. He probably has rat out, and yeah, that's what's happening. But we have Bellunas next turn. I don't think we need to block the rat. Is he still missing lands? Yes, he is. Okay. Next turn we could be nasty. Hornet Lock taken by nightmares. We block? Yes, we do. We don't want them to run freely. And if they spend removal on belugas, we'll have more for later. Cut out. You know what that means? Let's get Vermin instead of Witch. Because that way we don't waste the adventure side, we can still block the rat here, bounce something. So we want to block here and bounce this rat since it has an adventure. A roll. Now let's play the whale. And the whale could close the game quite easily. They have a significantly big number of life, but let's pay to tap this, play another 3-drop, and we will hold the removal for a bit longer. And now we are presenting lethal on board. If they want, they could eat the food, but that would do no good. He's still attacking. Okay, so no blocks, and we can kill this creature. Attack with all. Opponent has to block. We could be facing lethal, so let's eat the food. If opponent can activate this, maybe there's a very strange possibility that we are dead, but now he's forced to block at least the whale. Playing Minstrosity here was probably not a good choice, since Minstrosity cannot block Godric if he can trigger Celebration, and he can't also block the Witch, so let's in the food. And see, can we get any removal spell? No, but we can take a monstrosity. And let's hope we survive with 7 life. He will need to trigger celebration by just black spells to be able to pump with another mountain in hand. So I think we can very safely say we won here. Let's just not say it out aloud, because 4 mana. Why was he tapping 4 mana? This has war 2. Opponent is thinking. Okay, he did trigger celebration, but yeah, not good enough. So if we attack with everything, he blocks the whale, he blocks a mint, we still hit for a bunch. A bunch meaning 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unless he has some kind of removal. Nope, he did not. Okay, so victory! Nice, nice, nice. Already 4 wins, so if I tell the truth, a bit more than what I was expecting. But let's see if we can get even more. Okay, what do we think about this hand? Turn to monstrosity, maybe equip it. It's a bit slow because we all have 5 drops, 6 drops. But okay, now we got another 3 drop play. Ooh, spellbook vendor. This is what's called a dangerous creature. This is not something you want to face. So let's hope opponent cannot go crazy. And okay, a tapper. Here, we might want to bounce that, but do we do it first sleight of hand and hope to get a blue? No, let's just do it. We could have also maybe killed the vendor with fairy fencing and attacked. That might have been a bit better. But okay, they are missing lands. So let's do that this turn. My question is, do I use curiosity? My answer is probably no. And we will just sleight of hand into, yeah, that works. Having menace is relevant because I can just happily equip Let's put you, and let's put that rat. I'm playing the rat instead of the witch, because since we have hyphen negotiator, we want something to bargain, and if he blocks here, we will lose the wicked roll. Okay, he doesn't, so let's just pass and hope to put the curiosity here into negotiator. Okay, he is not getting the lands, it seems, to play the 5 mana card. Yeah, he's actually missing quite a few number of lands. So let's play hyphen negotiator now, bargaining here. So we actually trigger Voracious Vermin. And okay, he blocks with everything. Kind of expected, but now we're draining. Next turn, hopefully we get a land for Beluga Gatekeeper. If not, we can still double spell with Witch and Baronauti. And coop it up. Okay. I would like some removal also for the messenger. Maybe they're taken by nightmares. But okay, so let's play you. Hopeful Vigil. He's attacking. I don't want to block. And with Sweet Tooth Witch we're already presenting 4 points of damage. So maybe my opponent's death is closer than what we think. Since we already got the land, let's just attack and play Belluna's Gatekeeper. He seems to hold a counterspell. That he's probably sad if it dies out. Yeah, bargaining to draw 3 cards. That's quite a bit. Yeah, that's something big. They are punching for 8. This could mean or Doom. We will have to see. We still can block or eat a food. Glass casket, not looking great. And we don't have enough food to survive, right? Okay. Did he miss lethal? Yes, he did. Unless he has some kind of spell. But no, it seems like he missed lethal. Yeah, it seems like we are mostly dead. And sadly just by 2 points of damage. Because we would be able to suck the foods here. And well, Talion's messenger was just too good for our opponent. They are attacking for 14 damage, so 6 life doesn't matter. Let's just burn them a bit. And yeah, that's game. Thorfree still pretty good. And well, that seems to be all for today. Still in Platinum Tier 1. Maybe next draft we will get to Diamond, but we will have to wait and see. And yeah, for free, final result. So until the next one.